Hey, this is the Buzz with Hollow. I'm here with my man, FKA Twelvy.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
I'll let you introduce yourself to the world. Tell them what you
man,
do.
You know, I'm FKA Twelvy, artist here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, on the come up. You know, y'all be seeing me and hearing about me real soon. You know, glad to be on here, my man, Hollow Creeper. Thank you for having me, my guy.
No problem, man. No problem. This is lit. I definitely been tapped in since you started just getting into the rap sphere.
Yeah.
Let's start from the beginning of like what made you make music, or when did you start making music? Was it more of a writing process? Was you hearing beats, or just give me your journey?
So around like 2021 is when it was my senior year of school, and pretty much my focus going into that year was, you know, graduating and everything, because that was my main goal.
True.
But
just getting out,
yeah, just like that was my main goal I set out for myself to do. And I was like, I had my man AJ West back in from Richmond, VA, and he was like, he raps and he's on the scene in his city and stuff. So it was like we was at school and he was like, you know, like we can come out with like a song, like do a song together, because he always thought I could rap, and I never really like thought about doing it for real. So it was like we did a song, you know, messing around and everything, and then it went from, all right, let's do a song, to all right, let's make a whole tape. And so I'm like, well, shit, goddamn, we can, you know what I'm saying, we can make a tape, you know, like we ain't doing nothing else. But so it was like, it went from my shift from being to school to like, I got to write to these songs and everything and create this whole tape, you know, and see what we can make, you know. So
shifted focus into your
it was like my whole
direction.
focus was shifted to whole nother thing. And so it was like every day we was meeting up after class, like, all right, you know,
what we working on?
What we working on? You write your verse to this. All right, let me hear it. All right, now I can write my verse to this, and we put it together. So
it was very organic. Y'all
it was like off the cuff. So it was like, hearing everything that we had together, all put together. It was like, dang, like maybe I should give this some more thought, and like really invest my time and energy into this more. Absolutely. So it was like, we came out with the tape.
So what is this tape public? Yeah,
it's public. It's on all platforms. It's called From the Foe to the Foe.
Okay.
You know, me and AJ West. And so it's been out for like a year now, and like it's, you know, it's been doing like some things, like people have been received it well.
Gotcha.
And it was like, when everybody heard it and they heard it was me, like I was like, damn, we didn't know you rap, like where has this been the whole time and stuff. So it was like,
gotcha. Because I was looking for like a full solo tape, but I didn't.
Yeah. I haven't
AJ West.
I haven't come out with my solo tape just yet, but that's something we working on right now. So like we getting everything crafted for that, and coming out with a small little EP I got coming out. Okay. So
you dropped the one with AJ West. Say the name of that one more time.
From the Foe to the Foe.
From the Foe to
From
the
Foe to the Foe. Look out for that.
After that, where you head from there?
So from there, it's working on my solo project, getting on my EP, and pretty much just like carrying on and being like, all right, this is who I am. This is about me. This is where I'm from. And letting people see me and hear me and more of my sound. And then from there, just collaborating with different artists in the city, and like trying to make Winston bigger and everything, and like show people that, you know, there's some talented people here in the city.
Absolutely, you know? Man. Absolutely. So what spawned your first music video?
Really, it was like, I was hesitant on first doing a music video.
Okay.
So it was like, I didn't really know how people would react to hearing me versus seeing me, or like actually
putting
like
a visual
putting
to
a face
artist
with what they're hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So from there, I just had an idea, like, you know, we gonna all pull up all black, and, you know, white background, and you know, just kind of get the theme with the whole song and the feel for the song and everything.
I really like the feeling in that video. It's very gritty, like it's just gritty, and like I don't know, it just reminds me of some like real hip hop.
That's what I was. That's the feel I was trying to give for it. You know, like
authentic, like damn.
Yeah, man. Shout out Fanny Pack and Bosch too for helping produce that and edit that for me too, man. They went crazy for that, man, and like.
Thank you, Fanny and Bosch, for everything you do, for not just Steady, but for all the artists.
For real. Y'all play a big part.
They've done so much for the
y'all
artists.
Y'all play a big part.
They've done so much for, you know, themselves, even like each other, all that.
That's a fact.
So yeah, man, that's shout out to them.
And so like basically I just gave Fanny the idea. I was like, yo, like I want to give it the feel like Flavor in Your Ear or Diet Coke, how they did the, you know, everything. And he was
Flavor
like,
in Your Ears,
he's like, you
man.
know what, I got it. And he was like, boom. And so we, you know, put it together, and Bosch edited everything, edited the clips, sent it back to me. I was like,
Yeah, this shit heat.
damn, this is the one. Like,
this
if I'm gonna come out anyway, this is the way I'm gonna come out like this.
This is
Right.
yeah, man.
It definitely, it was crazy. It was a crazy experience for sure.
Nice. Yeah. So when you started making music, who would you consider like some of your main influences or people who you would like listening to when you were younger that ended up influencing what you ended up making? Even though I know you said you didn't think that you was gonna rap, or you didn't think of rapping as a youngin', but you know when you come back around, some of that music was influential.
Let's see, it's a lot of people. Wu-Tang Clan, Notorious B.I.G., Outkast, Kanye West, man.
I love it.
It's so many people that like I can't just like pick just one.
Gotcha.
During the whole Death Row, the height of Death Row and everything, like
Gotcha.
listen to all that.
Yeah.
And
you saying a lot of the OGs though.
like yeah,
And
a lot of
I can feel that in your music.
you
for
feel
real.
me? Like
Absolutely.
a lot of growing up on a lot of that stuff. Pretty much like my most vivid memory is being in 3rd grade and first listening to Outkast, and really not the words, just the instrumentals. And so then it's like, all right, I'm hearing the beat. I want to hear the song too, and hear what they say. In such a young age, it was like, damn,
right.
This is
They done put it together.
Yeah,
they talking crazy.
It was
on
crazy.
This crazy instrumental.
So it was like listening to different things, not just East Coast rap, but also West Coast too, and
I just
Midwest.
realized your shirt. That shit
Yeah,
crazy too.
I got the late registration on.
Very hard shirt.
You know what I'm saying?
For the
Appreciate
listeners,
you.
yeah, it's that late registration.
Yeah.
Some crazy. Yeah.
But like, just so many influences. So and like now I'm big on listening. I listen to a lot of Larry June and Currency and Primo Rice and Bodie James, Freddie Gibbs, Ab-Soul, like just a lot of different spitters, and just so I try to make my music like kind of like, I would say like people when they hear a lot of my music, they're like, oh, they hear like think of somebody from the West Coast, but it was like, nah, it's like sound like West Coast, but I'm from the South, so I got that type of tone too when I come to my music too. So it's like it's a different feel for everything.
Yeah, it's definitely some like smooth music
Yeah.
that you can ride to, but it's definitely some like bump to.
Yeah, for sure.
Bump ride to. Yeah. So I can see the correlation. When it comes to your personal like view of your music, what do you have a favorite like song, or do you have a favorite this could be unreleased or released. Do you have a favorite moment or track in your catalog?
Favorite track.
Or a moment, like something that was like, dang, when I recorded that, or when I dropped that,
I would
it
say,
was like, damn.
I would say it's this song I got called "Love Is Sweet."
Okay.
And it was on from the tape from the Foe to the Foe, and just when I heard the beat, and it was just being looped, "Love is sweet," and I was like, all right, let me just play around with some things here. And I just came out. I started as soon as the song started. I came out straight from Winston-Salem, Carolina, baby stacking mashed potatoes, and I was just flowing. And I was like, I had something with it. And then like, so recording the verses, it was like first verse and second verse. I had to put a hook there, and I was like, I don't really know what I want to use. So I was like,
you had recorded both verses. It was blank.
It was just like blank.
Gotcha.
And I was like, all right, let me put a voicemail on it as a hook. And basically, it was like from a chick. She was like, "Yo, we supposed to meet up. Like, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Going
like,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, the first you get the first voicemail, she call you. She want to know where you at. All right, let me know when you get this message. Second voicemail, where the fuck you at? Like you playing with me right now.
Right.
So
that's man.
So like when I just like crafting that whole song, it was like
very conceptual.
You know, like I was like, damn, I actually got something here. Like I'm gonna just use
You
this.
was making a story.
Yeah,
After
it
that,
was a
you made
story
a
to be
story.
told.
You
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
"Oh
So
damn."
I was like,
That's
that
lit.
was a crazy moment.
And it was
recording
actual voicemails you had.
Nah,
Oh damn, you just pushed some
nah.
shit.
It was just
You just pushed some shit.
yeah. I just put some shit.
That's lit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's genius.
It was definitely crazy.
That's
but
genius.
recording,
You put
like,
that shit together.
putting
like,
it together, putting the whole thing together. I was like, damn, I might actually.
So you
got
had to
something.
find some shit.
Yeah,
Damn, that's even
Yeah.
harder.
yeah. It was like, boom, and it correlated with the whole song. It was beautiful.
I like it.
But like even like recording the whole tape, that whole process from us recording the whole tape, spending hours in the studio, and we just like, all right, we're gonna work.
True.
Work. I record mine, you record yours, get everything. Boom, next song.
Where was you recording this?
We was recording this in Richmond, Virginia, where he's from. My man AJ West, where he's from.
At like a studio?
Yeah, in the studio.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, shout out Good People Studio.
True.
But in there for hours, and we were just recording.
Back to back.
Yeah, back to back. Play the song. All right, we like it. Boom, next one. And that's we just doing that, and like that whole process of us doing it. And this is why we in school. So we taking time on the weekend.
This is your last year. This
Last
senior
year.
So it's you trying to damn get through it. Like
yeah.
You in the thick of it.
You feel
and
me?
you trying to record this tape.
Yeah.
At the actual studio, going there, spending time, all that energy, investment, like creative energy.
That's a fact.
Juices, all that. That's
like,
crazy, man.
It was a great time.
Yeah. That's one of a kind. That's one of them like once in a lifetime stories.
Yeah,
you can't
sure.
recreate that moment.
Sure, can't recreate that moment. That was magic. We was creating. Like, but nah, like that's probably my favorite track. Love Is Sweet is probably my favorite track that I recorded. But even like when I'm writing stuff now, I'm finally like, oh, I love what I just spit. I love that verse. Like lately, like Mr. No Name, the video I just dropped it to, it was that like writing that. It was off the cuff, like driving one day, and then I'm like, all right, I'm thinking some shit. I got to put it down. And like the whole flow, what you know, man, Mr. No Name, Frosty No Stink. I was like, just going through that. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking with that lit. Too.
Yeah. So when it comes to approaching a track, like how do you come about that? Like what? Especially when it comes to production, like, are you looking for beats first? Are
looking for beats first?
True, and you hear the type of production you like. You approach a track.
Yeah.
Are you going in usually? I guess you just kind of answered it. You said you got verses first. You usually going verses first, or do you have a hook sometimes?
It depends. It's like sometimes it'll be verses.
Sometimes
first.
you'll get a verse hook.
Like sometimes I'll just be writing something. Just I think I'll go. I'll be flowing into my mind and stuff.
That's hard.
Then it's like I'll find a beat that match up with it, or I may hear something, a beat, and then be like, dun, 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 dun. I'm like, all right, I got something to that too. So it ranges, but mostly like I'm finding the beat first.
Yeah. And you start writing some bars to it.
That's usually how I go.
Facts. What kind of production are you looking for? Do you go on type beats, or do you go on like? Do you have certain producers you work with? What you working with right now? Because you said you're working on a solo project.
Yeah. So it's like it's certain producers I work with.
Okay.
Certain producers I find that I like their beats.
Gotcha.
Or sometimes it'll be a type beat, just the vibe I'm feeling, I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's some producers out there. Like right now I'm working on my man's Ice the Goat. He's from the Charlotte, Greensboro area. And so we were working on a couple beats he's been putting together for me and stuff.
That's good.
So like I'm trying to lock in with him some more and everything, and so hopefully we get a collab tape out there.
Ice the Goat.
Ice the Goat.
Shout out Ice the Goat.
Yeah.
He's
I
need you to get with Mace, man. You got any beats by Mace?
That's a fact, yo.
Have you?
I haven't got nothing from him, but like, what's crazy is like
I done interviewed him and I need him. I actually need to add this. I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna just do a little bit of side business because I need to put him on this list of producers I need. But for real, I need you on some Mace.
For real, like I seen it. Like I was that from the show that y'all put together and everything. Steady Hype. Y'all put together, and I was on. And I was just
you talking about the Monster K one?
Yeah, the Monster K one. And like
New Year, New Levels.
Yeah, that was like I was like watching people that was going in front of me, and what's crazy, he was in front of me, and I ain't know who he was, nothing.
True. You
Never
didn't
knew
know
who he
who.
was.
You didn't know
who he
who
was.
of him.
I didn't know of him. He got up there, he was spitting. I was like,
Hey man.
I was like, yo. I looked at my man. I was like, yo, I like, bro.
Mace
like bro, it's cold.
Mace is such a sneak attack.
I was like, bro, it's cold. So, like after that, I performed. Everything was a great night. I made sure to hit him up after the performance. I was like, yo, just want to let you know I like what you did up there, bro. Like,
True.
I like your shit. So
yeah, both y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Cold.
Like, I had to give him his flowers on that one, man.
Facts. Y'all could rap together.
Yeah.
Have you heard his production then?
Nah.
Oh, gotcha. I'm talking production.
Nah, I haven't.
He's responsible for a lot of the steady hits, especially like Don's.
For real?
So that's how I first heard him, and he started rapping over because he got to a point where he just said, you know, some of my beats people ain't rapping on, I want to rap on them, and then he started rapping crazy on his own beats.
That's
so
fire.
Most of his shit he produced himself, or he'll like certain beats he'll find, but like probably half of Don's last year local album is Mace beats.
That's fire, yo.
I'm sitting on some Mace beats. After this is over, I'm gonna play a couple for you.
Word.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that man, he got that flavor and that feeling. It's like if he either produced and y'all collabed, crazy.
Yeah, I definitely gotta collab with him. That'll be crazy.
Yeah,
I know it'll be crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. He got the type of beats that I need to hear.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah.
But yeah, that's good to hear. You like working with producers and you also get some beats from here and there.
Yeah.
Say what you want to about this solo project real quick. I know. Say what you can. Don't say nothing too much.
Man, it's just. What can I say?
I'm guessing you don't want to say a title yet.
It's the title of it will be Regal Rules.
Oh, okay.
Regal Rules. That's REGAL RULES.
Regal Rules. Hell yeah.
And it's just
explain that.
It's so it's from about where I'm from. Basically where I'm from. And growing up on the south side of Winston. You grow up, you see a lot, you've been through a lot, and now it's just about elevating and making yourself who you want to be in life. Yeah. So it's basically, yeah, I'm saying, like, it's just basically how I came up and everything, and like just giving y'all basically a vision in my side of the world. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's a little 6-song EP putting together. Just
6 songs. We already got that confirmed. All right.
Yeah, 6 songs. It's gonna be 6 songs on there. Some new stuff. Some stuff. Maybe it depends. I want to put some stuff out there that I already recorded, but at the same time, I want to challenge myself and create new shit.
True.
So,
are we doing singles before or just dropping the thing on them?
Just dropping it, bro.
True.
Just dropping it.
True.
So
is some of these songs, and I'm not forcing it, but I just want to hear it because I'm genuinely a fan of your stuff. Yeah. Are some of these other songs gonna drop before or after as just like one-offs, and then you just had the 6 songs, but some of these ones you saying are cutting room floor just end up maybe like on a YouTube page or something, a SoundCloud, man.
I don't know yet.
Always ways to drop that.
I don't know yet.
True.
I don't know yet. That's good. Like, the way I feel now, like the stuff I've been making, the way I feel now, I might drop them again on its own because it's some real stuff to vibe to. So I'm just trying to feel it out for right now. But yeah, we always create new stuff, get new ideas on things, and trying to see what things plan out where they at. So yeah, we just create new stuff.
True.
But also I want to branch out and like collab with other people as well on different projects. Like I love what y'all got going over here at Steady Hype, bro. I've been watching everything, being a part of it. Like even if I'm not on the whole lineup for the performance, I just pull up and just support, and I'm like, yo,
I appreciate that.
I gotta see what y'all doing, man. And when I've been coming to y'all events,
thank you, man.
It's been crazy.
For real, man to man, for real. Thank you for coming to the social. Cause,
for sure.
Like, that was something it was eating me alive. Because I was like, bruh, when niggas don't know what something is, they not they not bound to come.
Exactly.
And it's hard to like.
Exactly.
It's hard to explain exactly what that is because it wasn't like presented as a show.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to branch out, and not just do shows, because people get burnt out of just
Yeah.
like performance.
And it did
was
hit
just
me.
a social.
Yeah,
it was just like where we talked and had a interact where people could talk.
Yeah, it hit me when I pulled up because it was like, I know some of y'all in here. I don't know everybody, but like I got that same feeling there. I was like, it's not a show. It's like a panel and everything. Everybody interacting on different things, exchanging different views and ideas and seeing things.
That's all. I appreciate you for coming.
I was like, I appreciate this even much more. So it's like people who don't know each other in the city can pull up and see what, you know what I'm saying, meeting and see what each other's about.
And that was a nice night to me because it was like I seen a lot of people who I thought knew each other was meeting, and it was a lot of people. It was a couple people who like they knew each other from the past and was like, oh shit, we went to we had a summer camp together. I forgot about
that's
you.
a fact.
We was making you making music too.
Yeah.
So like that's really what we want. We just wanted a social, like that's what we called the Hive Night. Where it was just like in a city, just come together, free, no money, just come sit down. And it was not. I thought it was gonna be like low key, like super low key and empty. But the seats were full. Like, it was very nice. So
people that showed up.
I appreciate you so much for coming.
Yeah, for sure, man. Anytime,
it's very
like that's that type of stuff I find important because it's like that's how people can see and vibe and being like, oh, well, you make this type of music, I make this type of music, but maybe we can collab on something. And you know what I'm saying? So like,
you make beats,
exactly, like
because you know this person,
exactly, like man, it was a beautiful thing to see, man, like.
Thank you, man.
I like more stuff like that needs to be happening, and to see y'all taking that approach and being like, all right, y'all getting it out there, and like, people need to see that stuff and be a part of that stuff as well.
We're gonna work, man, and it's an honor to have you a part of it, man.
For sure, man.
Thank you again for performing at the show too.
What you don't even like people. All right. So I know you from music and stuff. Like I know you from music, but what they don't know is we went to school together.
True.
Years ago, like a lot of the stuff, like people don't be knowing, and like people don't be knowing. I know you from high school,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Years ago, I know Don from high school playing basketball and everything.
Many years ago,
me and FaZe grew up together from summer camp and everything.
Really?
So I'm talking about like a lot of people.
This shit's small.
Afro, Devi, like.
All together,
like everybody.
I already knew everybody.
This is all from like years back. So like seeing everybody on this level now, like doing their thing, and everything is coming full circle. It's crazy, man. Right. I just want to put that out there because, like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? People don't be knowing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's fact. You're right. Everybody think, oh yeah, they met in the music scene. Nah, when we really met was back in the day,
years ago.
Growing up,
you know what I'm saying? Like
growing up, finding
walking the halls in high school and seeing you and Don always together. I'm like, all right. Then years later, it's like, damn, these niggas making music.
I was rapping back then like, too, man.
You was.
I was trying to do the Hollow Creep shit, and I was trying to be that staple. Like, hey, look, I know I look crazy now, and you was either on the half or the people that like laughed at me and was like, oh, this nigga, why he rapping, or the half that was like, nah, this nigga, he got a vision, and I appreciate the people who was like, you got a vision, because I'm still working, I'm still doing this shit every day,
it's crazy
still growing.
Now, like
I'm doing this shit, like we doing this shit every day, we growing. Damn, people literally like I told you, like I got pulled up on by my boy Neef the other day.
Yeah,
he called
that's crazy.
You specifically, you, Don, and me out. Like y'all going crazy, man. Like my boy, like Don and Nick going dumb. Like
that,
thank you, man. Like
that was
I was just like thank you because I ain't seen you I probably hadn't seen him for 10 years at that point, and he pulls up just praising us like on what we working on because he see it.
That's
and
a fact.
We going for our vision, so that's important to me. Things like that
like
too,
people
man.
you know out here, like you don't know they know this person, and all y'all know each other from something like.
Everybody
you don't know
each other. I ain't even know you knew him too.
Like it's crazy. It all comes full circle, man. That's crazy.
It really do, man. It's a beautiful city we got here.
And
we're very creative, and that's why we the city of the arts, man.
Exactly. I just want to see like more people coming together and like, you know what I'm saying, making this shit happen, man. That's really what I want to see, and shit has been happening for sure.
Thanks. So when it comes to influences, not like music wise or like just inspirations. Let's say like other content wise. So you know you get influenced by maybe like movies, TV shows, games, anything like that. What other forms of entertainment do you bring into your entertainment or your creative side? Art, anything like drawing, anything that you bring into your creative side.
Movies wise, I'm gonna say Spike Lee, Spike Lee, John Singleton.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Spike Lee hard.
Music like Pharrell, like production.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre. No ID.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a lot. Uh,
Keep going, dig deep, man.
oh
Go
man,
through the years. Go through the years. He said no ID. He was working with who?
I'm thinking
Who?
like what's one thing on my brain, and this is like one of my favorite movies of all time,
Mm-hmm.
and like just seeing the whole movie, I still watch it to this day.
What's that?
Do the Right Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do the Right Thing. That's still one of my favorite movies.
Do the Right Thing.
To this day. Like I can watch that movie over and over and over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what really that was really what made me a fan of Spike Lee.
Okay.
That movie so alone, and so
Do
then
the Right Thing
like,
by Spike Lee.
Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. And then like me when I was in school, I was a communications major, and so I was taking a lot of film classes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing that he did, well, I'm sure you know, like all his most of his movies, the dolly shot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just getting that shot, and I was like, yo, this dude's ahead of his time. He was ahead of his time back then.
He was making staples.
Like crazy art, like just coming out, and so like I was hooked on that. John Singleton growing up. As a kid, I remember.
Yeah, put me on because I don't know by name. I'm not familiar.
John Singleton.
I don't know. Yeah,
you know
just
Boys
by
in the
you saying
Hood.
that. Yeah.
John Singleton.
Okay, gotcha.
Shoot, Snowfall.
Really?
John Singleton.
Interesting.
Like Baby Boy. John Singleton. Like movies you growing up on as a kid.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I was all the same.
Yo.
Wait, Boys in the Hood, Baby Boy, and Snowfall are all
John Singleton.
John Singleton. That's interesting.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that I was all the same.
Growing up as a kid, I'm in my grandma's house, and she kept this basket of VHS tapes. One on the top, I always sing. I'm like, Boys in the Hood. What is this? What is this with Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ice Cube on the cover? Like what? And then you like watching it, like crazy. What is this? Like
what?
Like what? This is South Central LA. This is what they had going on back then.
Mm-hmm,
like
as a youngin', man.
As a youngin', and just watching that, it was
Boys
like
in the Hood.
All that stuff. It was ahead of its time.
I totally feel it, man. For me, that was Juice for me.
Juice.
I had the tape of Juice.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I was watching, bro. I watched Juice when I was literally 5 and up, and I was watching. I knew all the words to Juice when I was too young to be knowing all the words to Juice, bro. That shit was like Tupac, that damn gun, Omar Epps, bro.
What?
Steel, bro.
As a kid, I got this one image of Omar Epps and holding Tupac off the building. I see that back as a look. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What crazy?
What the fuck is this? Don't let me go. And then like,
so cute.
Damn.
And then that nigga gonna say you got the juice now.
You got the juice, man.
Right. You don't even understand what I just went through, bro.
Man,
like I don't give a fuck about no juice, bro. I just lost my motherfucking everything, bro. I lost all my niggas to this shit. You talking about some damn juice?
That's crazy.
Bro, that shit.
That movie's all time, like for real.
That movie top notch.
All time.
That movie top notch. I'm sorry for spoiling it, everybody, but y'all should have seen that shit. Y'all
like,
definitely should have seen that by
Juice
now.
is a crazy movie. Like it's like people don't talk enough about it.
Juice is a crazy movie, man.
crazy movie. But like even seeing like stuff like that, it's like it kind of brought an influence on me to like I make art, make it in your own way, but still you inspired by all these things that you came up on.
Right, be able to turn it around and
Yeah,
say it in your own story.
exactly.
Like,
Exactly. And I want to see like a lot of people like that make art and stuff, whether you're doing music, you coming out with visuals, like give us a little story behind it. Like give us like what's going on, everything. All right, you got this going on here. You got to do some shit. Just like give us something to pay attention to and grasp and like hold on to. Like when you making visuals and stuff. Like
true.
like bro, I seen
So
man. I hate to cut you off.
You
but
good?
like
Good.
that visual of you was in the in front of the building. You had the suit on,
Yeah.
the briefcase.
Yeah.
I was like, what story is he telling? Like, I want to see this. What is he talking? Like, I gotta like, it's just interesting stuff that it just grabs you. And, like,
gotcha. Thank you, man.
It pulls you in. Like, yeah, I want to see stuff like that.
Thank you, man. And that was a Bosch one. Bosch did the
like,
whole.
Shout out Bosch, man.
Shout out Bosch. Yeah.
Shout out Bosch.
He put the whole thing together.
Man, stuff like that is crazy,
put the
man.
storyboard together.
Yeah.
And shout out my girl. She surprised me with the video.
Word.
She set up the date and everything and had Bosch do the whole thing. So it was
that's
all
crazy.
It was really for my birthday.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a wild
man.
gift. And he said, yeah, we're gonna do this scene here. We're gonna do this scene in a suit here. We're gonna go to this spot and you're gonna be wearing this. He had the wardrobe and everything. Like Bosch is
he does it, man.
Like he does it at the top of the line.
He does
and
it.
from that, like no joke, I was able to not just have that video, but I had a whole shoot, like a photo set to use for future promo. Like if you know how to use your content and everything, like what Bosch does for you is he creates not just a video, but pieces of branding.
No, that's a fact.
That you can use for the future.
That's a fact.
Which is crazy. Like, yeah, very good.
The whole setup for the Mr. No Name video was Bosch.
Absolutely.
The whole setup and everything, like
and the way you marketed that well, and you use like the right screenshots and the right skills of it to market it, and that was Bosch. Doing the right. Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
Working with Bosch and Fanny, man, that was crazy for sure.
Yeah, man. Yeah, very professional, very smooth.
Yeah,
I love it. Yeah, man. But I feel that on the visuals. Is that why you feel like you don't have as many visuals as the next person? Because some people just go outside and be like, all right, I'm just shoot
a video.
In the kitchen.
Exactly. Like I want mine to be like
from this angle in the kitchen, and then you stand at the fridge, and I'm gonna shoot
exactly.
And which is like some people can edit that crazy
and it be cool.
And like, all right, but that's
and it be cool.
You want a vision behind it.
But I want some visuals behind mine.
I feel
like some meaning to it.
Gotcha.
So yeah, like I'm like other than just like working and trying to get stuff planned out and everything. Yeah, I don't just like drop any random video and just put it out and be like, yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
And do another one and yeah, okay, like nah.
Yeah. You got anything in the chamber right now for videos or like any and you ain't gotta say it out loud, but like ideas in your mind for shit that you're working on?
I got a lot of ideas and stuff that we working on. A lot of stuff that I'm getting to Fanny and we trying to pinpoint stuff together and everything, and trying to work with Bosch more as well. So just some ideas, some stuff, a couple things that I got planned out, as well as music. But yeah, visuals too. Got some ideas for some stuff.
True,
for sure. I can't give away too much information on that stuff.
I totally do.
Yeah,
I totally do. Yeah, I feel you. I got a couple wild card questions for you. Favorite animal? Why?
Favorite animal? I'm gonna say a lion because king of the jungle.
Right.
Take shit over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's that time.
Yeah.
You said that?
It's that time.
That's why. Do you have a favorite video game? Do you play games?
Favorite video game?
Even if you don't play games like that, just something from the past that you put your fingers on. And was
ooh,
I used
from
to do
the
that.
past. Everybody gotta like Grand Theft Auto.
Okay. Yeah. I was literally contemplating buying that shit
Yeah, you
yesterday.
gotta
Like
like
for
gotta like
$20,
Grand
I was
Theft
like,
Auto.
damn, I ain't got Grand Theft Auto no more. I need that.
Bro, one of my favorite games of all time, Burnout Revenge.
Okay.
On Xbox.
Yeah, that
That's
was a
my
classic.
favorite game of all time, man.
Bro, you used to
Burnout
be able to
Revenge.
murk niggas on
What,
that.
man? That was
Take
my
them
favorite
niggas
game of
out.
all time. Burnout Revenge, for sure. I'm on FIFA right now.
Okay.
I'm on FIFA right now. I've been on the FIFA wave for quite some time now, but I'm always on FIFA.
Always on FIFA.
Yeah,
facts.
always on FIFA.
True. What you playing on?
I'm on P4.
Yeah,
man. P4.
FIFA. I need to get on that shit too. Definitely. I've heard that multiple times. Like that. That's actually a common, like, much more recent. Like, I guess you've been on it for a minute.
Yeah,
but like recently,
for a minute. Yeah,
niggas been telling me, "Hey, FIFA." I guess because it's like you can download it now.
Yeah,
it's one of them games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Might have to just hop
like
on
years ago, the homies pull up to the house and playing FIFA. Crazy.
Yeah. And then favorite like what's the word? Like snack when you're working, like working snack.
Favorite working snack.
Yeah, in the studio. What you need to pull? What's the snack? What's the required studio snacks? There we go. You've been in the studio for 3 hours. You hungry? What you requesting?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the studio 3 hours. It's my favorite thing. My favorite thing that I've eaten when I'm in the studio is like it's not even in like it's nowhere in Winston. It's in like Richmond.
Let me know.
This place called Bodilla's.
Okay.
And they serve like quesadillas and they got chicken wings and stuff like that. Bodilla's. It's not in Winston. That's the sad part. It's not in Winston.
You had this when you was recording the tape.
Yeah, man. We recorded tape hours. Boom. All right, let's go get some food. All right, we go to Bodilla's. First time having it, man. Best quesadilla I've ever had in my life. Swear to God. Man, like it was crazy, man. Like
you remember this?
Like what?
This up in VA.
Man, like I gotta go to Richmond later on, coming up. So I'm in the
studio. I know you
studio.
hitting Bodilla's.
Bodilla's, man. Bodilla's. That it brings everything together. Bodilla's.
Damn, shout out Bodilla's.
I'm telling you.
And shit. What is there anything you want to address with the people? Did you want to address to the people about your artistry, about yourself, about your future, about something you dropped before, about somebody that think you beefing with? Just kidding.
Man, I say support those in your city, man. Support the ones in your city. Everybody don't know about what's going on here in Winston. There's some real special things going on. Not just with myself, but with other guys that's out here. Hollow Creeper, Paragon Don, FaZe, a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Northside Mike, I'm just giving a few names. Joe from 34, Jock, just a few people to name out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot more other people. I don't mean to leave nobody out, but those just like people like that's doing their thing. It's a lot going on out here. So support the ones in your city, the ones that's coming up, and like we all got to stick together. That's how I see it. Like, cause it's us versus everybody else out there. So we gotta do what we gotta do to elevate ourselves here. What we got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Us against the world, man.
New music coming out soon. New stuff coming out real soon. A lot of stuff. That's the most I can say about just be tuned. Be tuned in. Stay tuned.
Yeah. And let me ask you real quick: is there just say anybody that you want to collab with that you're looking out to or that you might have something in the chamber with that you ain't announced, but you want to let them know that it might be coming?
My man Dro from 34. My nigga Dro. He's somebody I grew up with and stuff. So like years ago when I was hearing him rap,
way too.
You know what I'm saying? Like his sound and everything. I really wanted to make some stuff with him. Paragon Don for sure. My guy Don for sure.
We need that one right there.
Yeah, for sure. Gotta do Mace. We gotta collab on something for sure. 'Cause he been doing of all banks. of all Banks, man.
Banks.
I'm a fan of his as well, man. Like, just
He been at it for a minute too.
you
He been
feel me?
rocking.
Like wordplay, lyricism, everything, man. Like he been going crazy, man. Like, yeah, shit, it's a lot. Want to do more stuff with Steady Hyperactive and everything they got going on. And fucking with what they got going on over here, man.
Always, man.
For
Always
sure.
love.
I feel like I'm leaving some people out. Dead Presidents.
Dead presidents,
bro,
man. That's
yeah,
family.
Yeah,
That's family, man.
they been doing their thing too.
They
for
have,
sure.
man.
For sure.
Shout out Dead Prez.
Yeah.
That's them people.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
a lot of people, man.
That's
I feel you.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be somebody that's like accidentally left out because it's just so many names. There's so many people.
It's so
in the
many
city.
names. It's so many people.
We was just asking for a few.
That I
You
feel
did
like
good, yeah.
is doing their thing. So it's like I wanna see what they got going on.
You
for
did.
sure.
You snap, man. Shit. Where can the people find you?
I'm on Instagram, formerly known as. I'm on all platforms. FKA Twelvy. Check me out. Get hip to the wave. Everything. We only going up from here. So I need y'all to stay locked in. Stay locked in for sure.
Yeah, y'all follow FKA Twelvy on all platforms.
All platforms. I'm on all platforms. FKA Twelvy, all platforms, formerly known as the Instagram handle. You feel me?
Formerly known as. Let's get it. This has been the Buzz with Hollow. Thank you again for joining me, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for having me, man.
This is the first of many, man. Now that we locked in, we're gonna have 2 and 3 in the future.
That's
Just
a
locked
fact.
in, we all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for joining, man.
Appreciate you.
Y'all take it easy.